Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, first up, obviously, Muhammad Ali. May he rest in peace. The greatest. I cried all weekend. Every time there was a montage, every time I looked at Facebook, every tweet. It was beautiful to see. I'm happy. I'm very happy he got this much love. Looking forward to watching the funeral on Friday. There's going to be two kings there, two former presidents, and it's open to the public. So God knows how long that line's going to be to go view the casket, but it's going to be big. Now, I could probably spend this whole show talking about Ali, his influence on me, the world, and everything. There's so many stories, so many great fables, and little stories that people don't know, or they barely know the depth of things. And we could elaborate for days on all kinds of Ali stuff. But I'm going to choose to talk about one personal Ali story. But I'm going to talk about a personal Ali story, because I feel it's basically the only thing I can say that hasn't been said. See, I have a signed Muhammad Ali picture. It's framed. I got the paperwork for it. It was a gift many years ago, when things were a little different in my life. Needless to say, everything was in abundance and things were going very well. Anyway, out of all those things that I purchased and owned during that time, I pretty much don't have anything of it left. I pawned all my jewelry. I got rid of my big TVs. I basically got rid of everything that I could have in order to get by. Now, the only thing I couldn't get myself around was the possibility of possibly selling my Ali poster. The thought never even occurred to me. There's a good chance I would have been living in the streets carrying that thing around. Now, that's how much it meant to me. Now, back then it was worth a couple thousand, and God knows what it's worth now. And the truth is, there's no monetary value on it, because it means much more than that to me. It's my small piece of Muhammad Ali. No one can take it from me. So much said about Ali, and hopefully it'll never stop. The greatest, Ali. Okay, so now on to news. So we haven't gotten the B sample for Luce Butte yet. So hold your horses. I will give you my opinion on that once the B sample is released to the public. As far as more bad news, well, it's not really bad news, because UFC 199 went down and it was a terrific card. Unfortunately, I was wrong about a couple fights. Tom Breeze lost the decision. There were some people in the internet land that were calling it a bad decision, but no, I think it's a loss that he's going to learn from. He's already said so as much himself. And honestly, there's much worse ways to lose in the octagon. I know it's kind of sounds funny, but trust me, this was more of a learning experience. I still have faith. I know what this kid can bring to the table. And great fighters, like mentioned before, even the greatest had losses. So I look forward to Tom Breeze coming back. Now, that being said, the other thing I was wrong about, the Bisping fight. My oh my, was I wrong. Now, I really thought Rockhold was just going to tear right through him, but you know what? In the end, I'm happy I was wrong. Bisping's been waiting for this for a long time. And truth be told, it is the career moment that every fighter dreams of, and I'm happy that he got to accomplish it. Just a quick side note, if you get a chance, go look at Dan Hendo's fight. Man, Dan Hendo don't even make sense. Dan Henderson, man. Crazy fight. Now, as far as boxing goes, as you guys know, there was plenty of good news that went down. I was at the Better Biev PBC ESPN card here at the Bell Center, brought to you by Groupe Yvon Michel. It was a great night of local fights. Better Biev's first time trying to main event a card. PBC usually do small shows, so everyone that was talking about it being a small crowd, it is what it is, and PBC don't care. Now, as far as the card's concerned, everyone that I root for won and had a great outing. Quick notable, Dario Berdician, now 9-0, adding a TKO to his resume. Make sure to check out the YouTube video I made of that fight. You can check it out, it's on this very same channel. Dario Berdician, big things for this young man. I am a big fan, and you should be too, trust me. Now, that leads me to the elephant in the room. While I was stuck in the Bell Center watching a great night of fights, and a perfect way, might I say, to commemorate and honor and respect Muhammad Ali, I got to go to church, basically, and, you know, praise him. Salido Vargas, man. HBO. I stayed up till 5 a.m. watching DVR'd UFC and then the Salido fight, the whole HBO card, actually. And Salido Vargas, man, what a beauty. What a beauty. I think they made this a draw just because they wanted to see it again. And I can't blame them. What a fight. If you get a chance, go look for it. Boxing After Dark is going to be back this weekend. If you watch at the end of the show when I do the whole rundown of what we can watch, Boxing After Dark's more than likely going to show you highlights or maybe even the whole thing before the main event, so make sure you check it out. Okay, so as far as what's going on the FightCity.com this week, as usual, great articles and posts for you guys to check out. Make sure you also check out the YouTube channel and Facebook page. We put all our extra stuff on there. Great videos and pictures for you guys to check out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't be shy, we will reply. This week we'll be giving away a pair of signed Patrick Cote Grant Brothers gloves for UFC Fight Night 89, where he will be fighting Donald Cowboy Cerrone. A terrific night of fights in Ottawa. I got to follow him all the way to Shome Studios, Shome 97.7 FM, and none other than Montreal's own Jason Rockman, with the 90s at 9, basically had Patrick Cote come in and DJ, and they got to talk shop. I was there, I got him to sign some gloves, and I got to film the whole thing. Great interview by Jason Rockman. Make sure you check it out. It'll be on the Fight City's YouTube page. We're going to run the article this week and the contest this week, so make sure you follow the Fight City for more news on that. Now, as far as what's going on in the near future, in just 2 short weeks, here in Montreal at La Torrue, right off the side of the 40. It's a beautiful environment for a night of fights. Grant Brothers Boxing and Rixa Promotions will be putting on a terrific card showcasing Montreal talent. Golden Garcia, Dwayne Durrell, Rudy Pierre-Paul, Eric Bazinian, and the People's Champ going for a 3rd title, Francis Lafreniere. People, if you don't have your tickets yet, go check out Francis Lafreniere's Facebook page. There is currently a promo going on, 15% off on your tickets. There is only a couple of those left, so make sure you go in and enter. Make sure you stay tuned to thefightcity.com because we will be giving away tickets to that as well. Last but not least, quick mention, if you get a chance, Jonathan DeBella is going to be fighting in Brooklyn this week. It's going to air a week later on CBS. Kickboxing, Jonathan DeBella. I've mentioned him more than once. Look for more news from him on thefightcity.com. Jonathan DeBella fighting this week. Make sure to check him out. Okay, so that leads me to what we can watch this week. And as usual, there is plenty. It is a shorter week. Not much on Friday. You're probably going to have to stream some MMA if you want. However, on Saturday, our dance card is full, so let me explain. First off, on Showtime, we've got a terrific night of fights. Demetrius Andrade versus Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson's got that real power. It's going to be interesting to see if Demetrius can remain undefeated against a tough competitor like Willie Nelson. And the main event, Surely it's going to be competition for Vargas Salido last week. Provodnikov Molina. Just a fighter's fight. If you like boxing, this is a fight for you. Make sure you tune in to Showtime to watch that. Now, if life wasn't difficult enough for us boxing heads, Boxing After Dark is also on. HBO Boxing is going to put on a great card. Two notables on the card I want to mention. Zhu Shiming, just a fantastic Asian fighter. Make sure to check him out. Also, Felix Verdejo, great notable fighter. Very interesting. Looking forward to see more from him. And last but not least, Roman Martinez versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Both these guys are just terrific fighters. It's going to be a great night of boxing from HBO. Like I said previously, there's a strong chance they're going to show you highlights from Salido Vargas if you missed out on it. Hopefully they'll show you the whole damn thing. Fantastic fight. Hopefully it'll be online for you guys to look out for. I just can't stop talking about it. Just a quick mention, on Sunday night, PBC is going to put on some fights on Bounce TV. Real quick notable, Toronto's own Phil Logreco, the Italian Stallion's gonna be dancing, so make sure you tune in to watch him do his thing. So that's it for me this week. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one on us all. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. I'll see you guys next week.